Hi everyone and welcome to September. September is a month that is casted by the vibration of 11. 11 is the amalgamation of all the bodies of consciousness in numeric values. It's 1 through 10 coming together and creating the best of the best possibility in one hand, the best inspiration and values to be aspire for. But on the other hand, it's also create conflict, duality, fanaticism, extremism, a lot of ism here. And it brings more of our also fanatic side into existence. So the thing is really this month is thinking about what inspire me versus what am I fueled by, or what am I really have a really strong reaction about. More thinking about what inspires me, because inspiration is the higher octave of 11. 11, when it comes to spirituality, it's spiritual and inspiration at its highest point. 11 is a higher octave of 2, which this whole year is moving with these twos. So 2 has to do with a couple of things. One, a lot of issues that came up this year has to do with the past. The past has to become to the forefront, and we need to confront it as well as acknowledge it. But we need also to create some sort of like process that we can let go of the past and actually create a place where we can be inspired and connected and belong to. So this month is a lot to do with September. It's a lot to do with the longing to belong to self first. And to who am I belong? What is the values and the aspiration that make me belong to what I care about? Now, in that sense, it's basically the goal is to thrive into harmony, even in disagreements. And we are in a climate of a lot of disagreements. We can find areas that we can agree on. We can find areas that we can all be inspired by. And it starts with self. The main challenge of each one of us is to get inspired about dreams, about what we want to see for ourselves and others. The base of this month's chart has to do with illusion. So this whole month, especially in the area of the heart, is about connection to our dreams and inspiration. But underneath it all, there is the aspect of a fairy tale, an aspect that we want to actually be engaged in some sort of a movie-like reality. So this movie-like reality will be around this month and in October as well. So don't get caught in illusion. Be real with yourself and with the people around you, because you will find out people around you actually changing their mind 50 times, or promising one thing and delivering another things. And the one thing to ask is basically create some sort of conversation or dialogue about accountability, whether it's in your close knit of family or friends or within your community. What is the accountability that you want to be engaged in and to be held to as well? Because otherwise everything will be casted by shadow that create illusionary aspect of unreal engagement. Unreal engagement means that you will think that somebody promised you one thing, or things happening other than what expectation will exceed the experience that we're in. And the thing is always to come back to the reality part of things. Is this is something I'm making up, or this is really the reality that we're in? So two things can help being real. One is to have a strategy and a plan to actually move things around in a desirable way, like really be real about what you want to create and be inspired by. And the other thing is check in with the people around you and with yourself more frequently about, is what I'm thinking is really the reality of what is happening, or what I'm expecting of you and everybody else. So this is some of the things to actually kind of work with in the months of September. If you have any questions or other desire to explore your own chart, as well as to learn more about numerology, there's a couple opportunities this month, and you can find more about them in my newsletter. There's like in the beginning of October, there is like a short workshop about the basics of numerology, which is in 2 hours you will just be able to actually understand the frequencies of numbers and how to use it with your own chart, as well as some other people's charts. It's basic of actually understanding numerology, but it's very, 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 very effective. And the other thing is coming up is a 3 months immersion of numerology certificate program. In it, you will learn how to conduct a reading, how to examine a chart, how to work with time cycles, how to actually basically predict a sequence within the numeric cycle. And that's about it. Please ask me questions. Hariom.